Mother Teresa, also known as Saint Teresa of Calcutta, MC, 6, born in Anjezë Gonxhe Bojaxhiu Albanian, aʻɲɛzə, the 26th of August 1910 to 5 September 1997, was an Albanian-Indian, 2, Roman Catholic nun and missionary, 7. She was born in Skopje, modern Republic of Macedonia, then part of the Kosovo Vilayet in the Ottoman Empire. After having lived in Macedonia for 18 years, she moved to Ireland and then to India, where she lived for most of her life. Saint Teresa founded the Missionaries of Charity, a Roman Catholic religious congregation, which in 2012 consisted of over 4,500 sisters and was active in 133 countries. They run homes for people dying of HIV, AIDS, leprosy and tuberculosis, soup kitchens, dispensaries and mobile clinics, children's and family counseling programs, orphanages, and schools. Members must adhere to the vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience, as well as a fourth vow, to give wholehearted free service to the poorest of the poor. 8. Saint Teresa was the recipient of numerous honors, including the 1962 Ramon Magsaysay Peace Prize and 1979 Nobel Peace Prize. She was recognized as a street on the 4th of September 2016, a day before the 19th anniversary of her death, a controversial figure both during her life and after her death. Saint Teresa was widely admired by many for her charitable works. She was both praised and criticized for her anti-abortion views. 9, 10, 11, 12. She also received criticism for conditions in the houses for the dying she ran. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Her authorized biography was written by Indian civil servant Naveen Chawla and published in 1992. Early life. Saint Teresa was born in Anjezë Gonxhe Bojaxhiu Albanian, aʻɲɛzə, Gonxhe meaning rosebud or little flower in Albanian, on the 26th of August 1910 into a Kosovar Albanian family. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. She considered the 27th of August, the day she was baptized, to be her true birthday. 23. Her birthplace of Skopje, now capital of the Republic of Macedonia, was part of the Ottoman Empire at the time of her birth in 1910. 23, 24. She was the youngest of the children of Nicol and Ranafile Bojaxhiu. 25. Her father, who was involved in the politics of the Albanian community in Macedonia, died in 1919 when she was 8 years old. 23, 26. Her father may have been from Prizren, Kosovo, while her mother may have been from a village near Jakova. 27, according to a biography written by Joan Graf Klukas. In her early years, Agnes was fascinated by stories of the lives of missionaries and their service in Bengal, and by age 12 had become convinced that she should commit herself to a religious life. 28. Her final resolution was taken on the 15th of August 1928, while praying at the shrine of the Black Madonna of Bettina Lednes, where she often went on pilgrimage. 29. Agnes left home in 1928 at the age of 18 to join the Sisters of Loreto at Loreto Abbey in Rathfarnham, Ireland, to learn English, with a view to becoming a missionary. English was the language the Sisters of Loreto used to teach school children in India. 30. She never again saw her mother or her sister. 31. Her family continued to live in Skopje until 1934, when they moved to Tirana in Albania. 32. She arrived in India in 1929 and began her novitiate in Darjeeling, near the Himalayan mountains. 33. Where she learned Bengali and taught at St. Teresa's School, a schoolhouse close to her convent. 34. She took her first religious vows as a nun on the 24th of May 1931. At that time she chose to be named after Teresa de Lisieux, the patron saint of missionaries. 35. 36. But because one nun in the convent had already chosen that name, Agnes opted for the Spanish spelling of Teresa. 37. She took her solemn vows on the 14th of May 1937. while serving as a teacher at the Loreto Convent School in Italy, Eastern Calcutta. 23, 38, 39. Teresa served there for almost 20 years and in 1944 was appointed headmistress. 40. Although Teresa enjoyed teaching at the school, she was increasingly disturbed by the poverty surrounding her in Calcutta. 41. The Bengal famine of 1943 brought misery and death to the city, and the outbreak of Hindu-Muslim violence in August 1946 plunged the city into despair and horror. 42.